Parkinson's research is progressing very rapidly at present. The increased momentum really began about 10 years ago. It's interesting to reflect that Parkinson's was described by James Parkinson's nearly 200 years ago, and really not a lot changed over that period of time. However, in the last 10 years we've learnt that there is not only one but actually at least 6 genes for Parkinson's and possibly many more. Not only that, there's the hope that stem cells offer about replacement or at least repair of the injured brain, and perhaps most importantly there's the arrival of new drugs at least on the horizon and building on the knowledge from the discoveries about genes that may actually slow down or reduce the effects of the injuries of Parkinson's. So we're really very optimistic that at some stage in the future there will be effective treatments to slow the progression of Parkinson's. Many people ask, is this going to be in 1 year, 3 years or 5 years? And I think that that's probably a bit brave to actually say just how long it will be. But we can look back and say that with the tremendous momentum that's been gained in the last 10 years, it's now a really very serious prospect that there will be a treatment, an effective treatment to slow down the progression of the disease. I think what we do hope for is that we will be able to recognise who's at risk of getting Parkinson's disease and put steps in way to reduce the risks that they cause and the chances of getting Parkinson's in the future. We're looking to be able to identify people who might already have the process of Parkinson's disease actually occurring in the brain. What we'd be hoping to do there is to commence them on treatment before they get symptoms to slow down the time to which they will get the disease itself, and perhaps even prevent them from getting symptoms. So I don't think we're looking to cure it as in get rid of it like polio has been got rid of, but I think what we'd be hoping to do is to take away the effects of Parkinson's so that most people can live with Parkinson's in a way that it isn't really interfering with their day-to-day lives.
For someone that's newly diagnosed, there are really 4 things that we recommend that they really get involved in. The first is to get to a good neurologist. Neurologists specialise in the treatment of Parkinson's, and they're the best qualified people to be monitoring any changes that are happening. So if you do experience a change in your symptoms or in what's happening at any point in your journey, then they can help you to cope with that change, and they can change your medication to deal with that as well. They can also provide you with some different options for your medical treatment. The second thing I would recommend is to get educated. Learn as much as you can about Parkinson's and go to credible sources like Parkinson's foundations and associations to do that. We have lots of great information here that's specially designed for people at different stages of the journey. The third thing is to talk. Talk about your Parkinson's, talk to your friends and family. The more that you talk about it, the more you open up the door for support. And you give people permission to do that by allowing them in and speak about the diagnosis. And the final thing is to become a member of your association, become a member of Parkinson's Vic. We offer lots of fantastic services, including access to our library, access to our support groups. We have a quarterly newsletter that goes out that is jam-packed full of really important information. It's how we communicate to the Parkinson's community, so anything that we're doing, any events we're holding, will be publicised in that publication. We also too put out calls for participants if people want to get involved in research, all of that sort of stuff as well. And the more members that we have, the stronger our voice is with government. You know, Parkinson's really needs a bigger profile out there in the community, so by being counted and by being a member, you help that cause too.
We hope that this program has answered everything that you need to know right now. But if you do have more questions, please don't hesitate to contact the Parkinson's organisation in your state. It's a free call number, 1800 644 189.